So this is my GL1200, 1987. I looked online, but I have never been able to find anybody doing like an equal length header. Everybody goes from the header back, and to me, for some reason, I kind of do not like the way the bike sounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be cutting my old header, and I'm going to make an equal length header, but it's going to be completely different than normal. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, so I might end up buying another set of headers and just put everything back the way it was. Or I might be a hero and actually come up with something new. I want it to sound a lot more like a sport bike. Well, I mean, I know it's not a sport bike because of the boxer engine, but when you make these headers equal, I mean, you can see I got the other side right here. I mean, you can see that this one is a heck of a lot longer than this one. And to me, it kind of has like a Volkswagen Beetle sound. Not even like a Subaru sound, but more like a Volkswagen Beetle sound. And I kind of don't like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make an attempt to make equal length headers, and I've never done it before, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But the bike is tall enough that I might actually, go straight down the bottom of the bike. I have no idea. This is a 2.5-inch pipe. I might go 2.5 all the way, just to make the sound deeper. I got 1.5-inch. These are 1.5-inch, and somehow I'm going to make it so that it goes into a 2.5-inch, and then from the 2.5-inch all the way out to the back. Yeah, I don't know how many series of parts I'm going to be doing this video. Alright, I'm going to make an attempt here, and I don't know if I'm going to butcher it or not, but follow along. Now this is my center between these two, so I grabbed the level and went down, and hopefully I can cut it right along that path right there. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but let's see. And then this one, I think I'm gonna change my mind on how I'm gonna run these headers. I'm gonna cut that. Gonna come together this way. Let's cut this and see how much of a disaster it's gonna be. Leave it the way it originally is, and I turn it this way, it's too low. But for some reason I can actually have it at the same exact height right here. It's the same exact height when I flip it over. So I'm going to take this one off. I marked it right there where my center is, and I'm going to do the exact same thing to this one. And hopefully I'll come close. just the header, the part that comes from the head to part of the exhaust. Now this is my version of equal length header. See, they're both identical. They go from 2 to 1, and it's gonna go at the back. I'm going to be using right here is my Vulcan Omni Pro 220. I got this from Harbor Freight. I got it set up at 16 gauge. Let me see. It's 24. We're gonna bring it down to 16. Alright. That should work pretty good right there. Here it is. Alright, this is all. I finished welding it and I ground down the welds. I'm not too concerned too much about the scratch. I just wanted to ground down a lot of the welds. I'm going to wrap it with like a titanium wrap. So all the way to the back is going to be wrapped. But at least this is what it's going to look like. I mean, this is my version of equal length header. I'm pretty sure this bike is gonna sound completely different than what I normally do. A lot of people, when they put an exhaust on this bike, aftermarket exhaust, they leave the header completely stock, and no matter what you do, it's always gonna sound like a Volkswagen. This way now, I have no idea what this bike is gonna sound, but I guarantee you it's gonna be very different. It was very restrictive. There was a second inner tube inside this, and it was a hell of a lot more thinner. So I completely here's a piece of it. See, there's a pipe inside of another one, and I'm pretty sure it's to keep the heat off the outside one, you know, from the chrome, from this coloring, but who cares. So this is all completely open, 1.5 inches all to 1.75 inches. And my exhaust over there is also 1.75 inches, all the way to the back. Alright, so let's see what it looks like on it. I just hope it didn't warp when I was welding it all together. We'll see how it goes. There you go. That's my brand new exhaust header. I'm not gonna have now. The other thing I am gonna delete that guard, the engine guard that goes around. The engine guard that goes around. I am gonna delete that. I don't want it. I'm gonna make this engine as naked as possible. Like I said, I'm not too worried too much about my welds. I don't have a TIG welder, so I'm not too worried about the welds. I mean, I cleaned it up as much as possible. But like I said, this is gonna get titanium wrapped all the way around. I can put my finger behind the, it's not touching the engine, it's not touching the frame. I'm shaking the bike. This is already nice and tough. It's sturdy. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing I did here. I'm gonna do it on the other side. Alright, let's see how that goes. See, it goes from here. It's not too bad. It's got that radius right there. A nice little bend. Very happy, very happy with it.